Can you hear me, Fabian? Okay. Ksenia, how's it going? Oh, Ksenia, how you
Hello.
doing? Hey.
Hello, I'm fine.
Okay. What have you been up to today, Ksenia?
Mm, I was at the gym and
Okay.
then stayed at home.
All right. What have you been up to at home?
I watched a new movie for me. It was Vacation. I think it's comedy.
Okay. It was Vacation, it was called?
Yes, I think the name of the movie is Vacation.
Okay. What's it about?
It's just standard American comedy about family and the traveling, something like that.
Where did they go?
They go to some amusement park and
Okay.
finally they reach it and they reach it with a lot of problems, so
Hmm.
it was interesting, but I think it's for adults, not
Okay.
for kids.
Okay. Um, mm, Sounds interesting. And Fabian, so are you there?
Hi, teacher. Yes, I'm
Okay.
here. Um,
Uh, Fabian, where are you from?
I am from Colombia. I am living
Okay.
in Bogota right now, and this is my first verbing class.
Nice. Okay. Well, it's good to have you. Um, Hopefully you enjoy it. All right. And what do you like to do for fun, Fabian? What do you do in your free time?
And well, I don't have really a lot of free time,
Okay.
but I love watch TV or going to movies with my friends or sleep. I love to sleep.
Okay. I love watching TV
Yes.
or going to the movies with my friends or sleeping. Sleeping is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Cool. And good to meet you, Fabian. Edson, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Pretty well, thanks. And Edson, what have you been up to today?
I've been just relaxing because yesterday I studied hard and today just sleeping, watching TV. I mean, watching TV and computer and TV shows and things like that.
Okay. What TV shows?
Eh, Person of interest.
Person of interest. Okay.
Yes, it's pretty good TV show,
Yeah.
man. Yes, I need to watch much more. At least two more seasons because I think I am in the middle.
Okay. This is a pretty long show too. Um,
Yeah,
cool. All right. And Anna Carolina, how's it going with you?
Hi, Josh. I'm great. Thank you for asking. And you?
Doing pretty well, thanks. Um, and Anna Carolina, what have you been up to today?
It's been a rainy day, so I stayed home, relaxing. It's my first class today,
Okay.
verbally.
Okay.
Mm,
All right. So stayed at home, relaxed. Been a little bit rainy. All right. Um, Good. Well, I think at least at the moment, that's all of us. Let's get started with today's class. Talk about dating. Let's have Fabian. Can you read the title and the next lines?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat me?
We would never say, can you repeat me? We would say, can you repeat that? Can you repeat that? Can you, can you repeat that?
Can you repeat that?
Good. Yeah. And so can you read the title and the next lines?
Okay. Dating. In today's class, we are going to talk about dating, talk about the perfect date, discuss double dating.
Double dating. Can you repeat double dating?
Double dating.
Nice. Okay. Well done. Let's go on. And let's skip that for now. Um, let's have Fabian. Can you ask Xenia the first question?
Okay, Sonia, what is your idea of a perfect first date?
I think the perfect first date it's mm, visiting some kind of restaurant or cafe. It doesn't matter. I think that's all.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter what you do as long as like visiting a restaurant or a cafe. Why a restaurant or cafe, Xenia?
I think because it's comfortable area for speaking and plus delicious food.
Okay. Okay, maybe plus there is delicious food.
Yes.
But good. Okay. So speaking and having delicious food are both very important. Um, and Xenia, can you ask Anna Carolina the next question?
And have you ever gone Dutch when dating? What does that mean?
It means to split the bill when you ask to the waiter what's the damage, and then the guy says, could you pay half of it? Um, okay. And of course, I, I have, I had gone Dutch,
I have.
but I don't anymore. It's I haven't. It's no. I am asking you. Erase that, please.
Erase.
I am asking you. What? No. Gosh. I am asking you why should I use heavy? Because it wasn't the best.
Because it's still something that you have done.
Okay,
So it's
so
the present perfect. So I have
erase it,
gone.
erase it, but I don't anymore. Okay, it was a question. Sorry. Okay, of course I have gone Dutch, but I don't like it. In my opinion, the guy has to behave in that nice old-fashioned way. He has to open the door for me to pass, pay the bill, say nice things, and so forth.
Whew. Okay. Say nice things and so forth.
Yes, why did you say, ooh?
I think it's funny. That's generally not the way that yeah. I just think it's nice. It is old-fashioned, but nice. Um, okay. It's a good answer too. Good grammar. Okay, and Anna Carolina, can you ask Edson the next question?
Okay, Edson, have your parents ever disapproved of any of your relationships? Sorry, I know it's too much personal.
No problem. My mom, yes. My mom just always look at looks at my new girlfriend and then told me, no, she is not for you. You need to change the girl. Don't you see? This girl is terrible. Things like that, you know. I'm not gonna talk
Yeah.
about her, but you know. And my father, no, come on, let him. She is for him. She's a nice girl. Don't you see? She's beautiful. She's funny. Of
Good.
course, my father always encouraging me to get engaged with her. with the girl, then then was okay. I convinced my mom to to date the girl, and she permit me.
Then I convinced my mom that I should. You said I convinced my mom to date the girl, which would
Yeah.
be, your mom leaving on a date with a girl, which isn't what you,
Okay.
I think what you want to say. I convinced my mom that I should be dating.
All
Um,
right.
and finally, she agreed. Good. I think that's really funny. Sounds funny. Nicely done. Wilson, welcome to class. How's it going?
Okay, I'm fine. And you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Okay,
Um, yeah, and welcome to class, Wilson.
thank you.
Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's have Fabian. Can you read the title and the words?
Okay, teacher, vocabulary. Read the words and define them or use them in a sentence. Propose, stand some out, no, stand someone up, ask someone out, get engaged, approach someone, go out, have butterflies, infatuation, have a crush on.
Hey, nicely done. Really good reading. A couple small things. Propose. Can you repeat propose?
Propose, propose,
Propose.
propose,
Engaged.
engaged,
And infatuation.
infatuation,
Infatuation.
infatuation,
Infatuation. It's more of a chew sound. Infatuation.
infatuation,
Good. And have a crush on.
have a crush on,
Good. Nicely done.
crush,
Yes. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
crush on.
Nice. And does anybody, well, Anna Carolina's first question, stand up for somebody is definitely different than stand someone up. What does stand someone up mean? Does anybody know?
Yes, it just don't go to a date.
Yeah. So can you be a little bit clearer?
So you have a date with some girl, but you decided not to go.
Do
And
you call them?
maybe no, just
Okay.
no. And also, I think it's just um, about engagement, something when you broke up with your friends or something like that.
Um,
No?
I don't know about like breaking off an engagement. If you get stood up, you have a date or a meeting and the other person does not show up and they do not call you to tell you that they're not going to show up. They just don't come. That would be standing somebody up. Um, yeah. You could get like stood up on your wedding day, which is if like you're the bride or the groom doesn't come to the wedding, um, which is a little bit more serious. But I don't think it's like ending a relationship necessarily. Um, any other questions? Does anybody else have any other questions?
Okay, have butterflies in stomach is the same, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, when you have butterflies in your stomach.
In stomach, okay, I
What's it
know.
mean?
That something you are nervous about something, so you have butterflies in your stomach.
Yeah. When you're nervous about something.
Yes.
Good. Exactly. My brain is shutting off my neurons. I've been lazy recently. Well, uh, Nicely put. Does anybody else have any other questions?
Infatuation.
Yeah, infatuation.
Infatuation.
Good. Who knows what infatuation means?
Crazy love? No?
Crazy love. Can you be more specific?
When you love someone a lot.
Infatuation isn't really love. Like being obsessed with someone, thinking you are in love with someone, um, being unable to stop thinking about someone. It's like having a crush on somebody. Maybe having a big crush on someone. It's being infatuated with them. It does have the connotation of like being just for a moment and not like love necessarily. Hopefully that makes sense. Other questions? Any other questions?
What is crush?
Okay. What's a crush?
May I, Joshua?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you have a crush on someone, you you like the person. You can also it's a brief and intense infatuation for someone, and you can also call the person a crush. You can say, I was walking by my crush and imagine that I was ravishing, but I didn't match my expectation, something like that.
Okay.
And also, it's a crowd of people.
Ooh, a
Crush.
crush. Um,
Yes or no?
yeah, it is. That's not very commonly used, at least where I'm from. I hmm. It is definitely a crush would be like a lot of people. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody actually say it out
Crush
loud.
is to squeeze, to press or something, right?
Yes.
Crush, yeah.
Yeah. So crush is to squeeze or press, like kind of to squish. When we're talking about love, a crush is somebody who you really like. Um, yeah. So definitely different meanings, romantically and non-romantically. Um, does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Let's go. Let's actually go to this quotation. And Ksenia, can you read the quotation?
I don't have a girlfriend, but I do know a woman who'd be mad at me for saying that.
Okay. What's
Mitch
this mean?
Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah, Mitch Hedberg. What's it mean?
I think actually he has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend. Or at least she thinks that she is his girlfriend.
Or she, but I think he thinks that he in some free relationship.
Yeah, thinks he's in a free relationship. But he knows that she doesn't think so.
Yes.
Yeah, which is
Some
really
kind
funny.
of cruelty. No, it's cruelty.
It is definitely cruel.
Can you say an open relationship in the same meaning of free relationship?
Yeah, open relationship would probably be a little bit more common. An open relationship. Yeah, so he knows that she thinks that they're in a serious relationship, but he likes to think that he's in a free relationship. yeah, that's all. Really nicely done, Ksenia. Good description. Let's go on. Let's tell a story. Wilson, can you read the title and the directions?
Once upon a time, tell a story about a date with your classmates. Wow.
How would we start out the date, Wilson?
Once upon a time, I was in my early 20s when I was studying in the university. I felt in love with a classmate. She was blonde, very pretty, and very rich.
Nice.
I had a crush on her.
Okay, good. That's a really good one. Once upon a time, I was in my early 20s. Maybe instead of saying when I was studying at the U, and I was studying at the U, or at the university,
Okay.
I fell in love with a classmate. Good. And
Uh,
Anna
uh,
Carolina.
yeah, just one question. To have a crush on, isn't that meaning that someone in another level of society level or has much more money than you, so you are in a crush on that person? Is that?
Mm,
You are
I,
in a advantage or something like that? No? Or older
no,
than you or younger than you? No?
no, I don't think so.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so if you have a crush on somebody, it just means that you really like them. Maybe it kind of implies that you don't know them either. So you have a crush on them. It's like you kind of imagine who they are.
Okay. Okay.
If they're out of your league, yeah, like Senya says, if they're out of your league, it would be if somebody is like has too much money or is too pretty or too intelligent for you, or if you assume that they are. Um,
And I felt in love, the past tense, is not?
I fell in love. We fall in love, so we wouldn't feel in love. I was in love. I thought I was in love. We don't feel in love. We fall in love.
Ah, fall in love. Okay. Okay.
All right, and Anna Carolina, how would you continue?
As she she was snobby, uh, very tight, and she she hadn't a hair out of the place.
Hadn't.
Hadn't a hair.
Mm, we
Uh,
would use two verbs, the verb to do and the verb to have.
uh, she didn't have a teacher. Sorry.
Yes. Good. No, don't be sorry. Didn't have.
She didn't have a hair out of place. She was unachievable, but I used to to run after her insistently. I couldn't sleep. I used to think of her all the time. I had black circles under my eyes. I couldn't eat.
Nice.
I was infatuating.
I was infatuated.
I was infatuated.
Good.
Infatuated.
Nice. Does anybody have any questions about any of this so far? Any questions?
No.
Edson, how would you continue?
And there was just a little problem. Even though she was beautiful and things like that, I was not able to approach her because I felt like I would not be able to talk to her and to say something to her, and probably she should look at me, and I got ashamed. I don't know why. But once I tried to do it, and I realized that everything that I was thinking was just a mistake. And then I could make her fall in love for me.
Different preposition.
Fall in love, fall in love to me.
Mm-mm. Starts with a W.
Okay. Fall in love, fall in love with me.
Yeah, fall in love with me. Okay, there's just a little problem, even though she was beautiful and things like that. um, I was not able to approach her because I felt like I wouldn't be able to talk to her. Maybe, or say anything to her. Um, she she should look at me and I was ashamed. How do we change this? Maybe if we started with whenever. Whenever she
Whenever she look at me, she looked at me. I was always ashamed.
maybe I felt ashamed.
Yeah, felt ashamed.
I don't know why, but once I tried to do it and I realized that everything I was thinking was a mistake, and then that I could make her fall in love with me.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Nice. And Ksenia, how would you continue?
So now this girl is bad?
Now this girl's bad?
No, I was
Um,
thinking was a mistake. What was a mistake? I can't understand.
Everything I was thinking was a mistake. I think in that his like self-consciousness, his shame, his inability to talk to her was a mistake. He
Oh,
was
okay.
in fact able to speak to her.
So how I can reach her? One day I found a mobile phone under the desk in some of class. So I decided to give it back to the owner. I called the first number and it was a home number. Um, their woman voice answered me, and we decided to meet in the park at 6 p.m. So when I went to the place, I saw her. We went to the fancy restaurant, and started to hang out every day after classes.
Nice. One day I found a mobile phone and I decided to give it back to the owner. I called the first number and it was a home number that the woman's with. And I saw, maybe we would want to emphasize her. When I went to the place, I saw her. Yeah, nice. Okay, good. Anna Catalina, tight could mean a number of different things. Somebody who's tight maybe doesn't spend a lot of money. Even if they have a lot of money, they won't spend anything. That'd be somebody who's tight, a tight wad, you could say. Um, tight also could mean drunk. It's kind of like an older way of saying it, but oh man, I was so tight last night would be, oh man, I was really drunk last night. You could also use tight to describe like somebody's physical appearance. If somebody is tight, maybe they're really athletic, they're not fat. So it could be a number of different things. Um, yeah. And all right, Wilson, maybe how would you finish up this Once Upon a Time story?
Okay, after 1 year we got married, and after 5 years of marriage and 3 children, we got divorced. And now I'm happy. And now I'm happy again.
I'm happy. Again, that's terrible.
Just
um,
kidding, just kidding.
okay. All right. Nice. Really good story though. Really great work with grammar from all of you. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. We could try that, maybe. Yeah, I guess we could try a role play. And let's have Anna Carolina, can you read the first role?
Yes. You see someone you might like. Introduce yourself, ask some personal questions, and try to get this person's phone number.
Nice. Edson, can you read the second role?
Answer the questions and introduce yourself. Ask a question or two of your own. Decide whether or not you want to give the person your phone number.
Nice. Anna Carolina, how would you start out?
Hello. Um, I guess we've met before. You, you seem familiar. You seem familiar to me. Um, have you been here? No, sorry. Erase. Do you always come here? It's such a nice place, don't you think so?
Nice. Do you always come here? Maybe do you come here often?
Okay, do you come here often?
Yeah.
It's
Um,
such a nice place, don't you think so? Um, don't
I would say, don't you think?
you? Okay, it's such a nice place, don't you think?
Yeah. Um, nice. Okay. Really well done. Edson, how would you respond?
No, we've not ever met before, and it's just your mind. You are wrong. I'm not familiar. I've never came here, and it might be a nice place here, but I've never came here, and sorry, but I need to go because I'm late for my soccer game on TV. By the way, if I do not run, I will be late for the start for the beginning of the game.
If I don't run, I'll be late for the beginning of the game. Okay, no. We've not ever met. How do we change we've not ever met? Instead of not ever, just one word.
We've never met
Good.
before.
We've never met before. It's just your mind. Um, it's just in your mind.
Yeah.
And you're wrong. I'm not familiar. I've never been here before. it is a nice place. It might be a nice place, but I've never been here. I have to go though. I'm late for um I'm late for my soccer game on TV sounds a little bit strange. If you say I'm late for my soccer game, people understand that you're going to be playing a soccer game. Um, we would say I'm late to watch soccer game, or I'm supposed to be watching a soccer game with my friends.
Have to go and late. It's better.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be watching a soccer game with my friends. If I don't run, I'll be late for the beginning of the game. All right. Ksenia, how would you hold to this person here? Or how would you respond?
Yeah, Real is playing in 10 minutes. I'm going to watch it too. So, this place has a big comfortable room with big plasma, and uh, the barman will, how to say, show this room. Oh no, and this plasma is going to show us. I don't know how to say. So it's some place that it will be shown this game. How I don't know how to say, with big plasma
Big
TV,
plasma TV. And
and
the game will be on.
yes, and the game will be on. And also there is a great offer. Everyone will get a free beer, so maybe we can stay and sit together.
Nice. Okay. Really well done. Good. Wilson, how would you respond?
Wow. Wow, like this approach. Okay. Okay, thank you for inviting me. Um, I will stay and we can watch the game together. But I will have to be with my girlfriend. Do you mind if she join us?
If she joins us. Nice. Um, after that, can I say that? I wouldn't insist. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean, Anna Carolina.
Because in Portuguese, when someone gives you an answer that is kind of crass, and you are not expecting, you say, oh, watch and out. But I don't know in English. How
You said,
can we say when someone turn you down this way, in a cross way that you are not expecting? If you are flirting with someone and the person is directed this way and kind of rude, how can we call that in English? Is there
I
a
mean,
word?
crass, I guess. I'm not
Uh,
sure.
Watch a shutdown?
Yeah,
Assim I typed.
what a shut. I mean, that would work too. What a shutdown. Um, yeah, I don't know. He crashed and burned.
I don't know, teacher. I mean, I'm asking you because I
Yeah,
don't know.
so
In Portuguese, it is afora. Que fora. You know what I mean? But I don't know in English. Okay,
yeah, I'm
never
not sure.
mind. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind. Never mind. Okay. Um. Yes. I guess I know your girlfriend, Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert.
I'm not sure what that means.
It's a movie about the drag queens. Priscilla is a drag queen. And no, it's not funny. It's
Yeah, I
not.
mean, I
I
just
mean,
didn't, I didn't get the
how
reference.
how would he dare to turn me down?
How could
uh,
you?
it's not funny. Okay. Yes, you can bring your girlfriend. I'm going to bring my boyfriend as well. I erased that part. It wasn't funny. I tried to make a
Okay, I
joke.
just didn't know the reference. Um, uh, 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 okay, and Edson, how would you respond?
Yes, probably it's gonna be a good deal.
Sorry?
And yes, it's going to be a good deal. Two couple watching the game, drink beers, maybe having barbecue. We can do it here, no problem.
It's gonna be a good deal. Maybe a good time. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
good time.
hmm
We can watching the game, drink. Again, if we start with the gerund, we'd want to continue with the gerund. So it's gonna be a good time watching the game, drinking beers, and having a
Having
barbecue.
barbecue.
Okay. Um, Ksenia, how would you respond?
Um, okay, that's great. But you know this offer, free beer. The barman asked our telephone numbers for later offers. If they have any, they will text us. So give me please your telephone. And I give it to a barman.
Nice. That was really, really well done, and I'll give it to the barman. Okay, really well done, Ksenia. But maybe with
Mm-hmm.
this offer, the barman asks for our telephone numbers for later offers. If they have any,
Mm-hmm.
they'll text us. Give me your number and I'll give it to the barman. Okay. Wilson, how would you respond?
Okay, I'm a little bit lazy or a little bit when you don't know the meaning at the beginning. How do you say that? You don't know the intention at the beginning of the conversation.
Uh,
I'm a little bit.
when you don't know the intention at the beginning of the conversation, I mean, like,
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
and
confused, or I
and now
was a little bit confused.
yes, now I realize that she really wants to go out with me or to have my phone number. So I said, "Oh, I didn't get your intention at the beginning. Is there a special word for that?"
I
I'm a
was a
little
little
bit,
confused.
I'm a little bit lazy. I'm a little bit
No, I was just
slow.
a little. I was a little confused. I'm a little slow.
But I got it. Okay, let's go home. I have some beers in my fridge, and we can watch the game together for sure. And I will
What
give you
about
my and I will give you my telephone number, my fixed number, and my address.
watch?
I like Cassani style. Very insistent. Very good.
Okay, let's go home. I have some beers in my fridge, and we can watch the game. I'll give you my number and my address.
Yes.
Number and address. Okay, good.
Okay.
Um, and Anna Carolina, how'd you respond?
You you are not that Coca-Cola. Oh,
Pardon?
that's Coke. The teacher, sorry.
I don't.
There is a commercial here in Brazil. They soda cookie when something is not awesome, you know, but some people believe it is awesome. They are kind of misleading themselves and you will say, oh, it's not that, all that cookie.
Huh,
It says
so,
slogan in a commercial. It means that
okay,
something is not that great.
okay,
He's not that great as he
maybe.
imagined, you
Yeah.
know. But the slogan is quite funny, but you don't know, so it's not funny. Um,
That
I'd
would make
like
it
to,
funnier.
I'd like to, I'd like, I, I wish I could make it funny, teacher.
It's okay. I just don't know the commercial. I mean, it's. I think Wilson enjoyed it because he's seen it. Not all that Coke.
Edson got all my jokes because he's Brazilian.
Yeah, which again makes sense. But okay, you're not all that Coke. Could work. Yeah, like I said, I just don't quite get it, but that's fine.
Is there an expression in English as we have the last biscuit in the package? The last something. You pretend to be
Okay, I know one. Sorry. May I try again?
Sure.
Uh, why did you think that, guy? No, why? Sorry. Why did you think that, dude? You are not the best invention since the sliced bread, you know.
That's good. So, mm, we would generally say that
You are not the
when it's
best.
something that is good. So we'd say, um, man, this is the greatest eh, thing since sliced bread. We
But
wouldn't really use that negatively,
um,
unless you were like, who do you think you are? Or what
I
do you
am
think you
fine.
are?
Hmm.
What do you think you are? The best thing since sliced bread? And that could work. But yeah, if you're using it in a negative way, it's like you're not sliced bread. It sounds a little bit strange. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I would never flirt with you. You are out of my league.
Nah,
I
out
am
of your
out of
league.
my league.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
am. I am.
All right. And somebody had a question before. Who was asking a question?
I did.
Yeah, Wilson.
I wonder if there is an expression for this situation, and we have some in Portuguese and Spanish. As you were the last, how would I say, biscuit in a package. Okay, do you think you are the best, but you are not the best? Is there an expression in English?
I wouldn't date you if you're the last person on Earth. Is
Oh, the last person over? Yes, yes. It's a little bit serious, but I think it could be. We have one in Spanish too, the last biscuit in the package. You see, the last biscuit, so
biscuit. Can you repeat biscuit?
biscuit, biscuit, yes.
I like that in the package.
We have in Portuguese, we have in Spanish too, the same expression.
Nice, yeah. We would say the last person on Earth in English, but I like the last biscuit in the package. Okay, and maybe Edson, how would you finish this conversation?
Let's see. we cannot live together. You and I are very different, and I hope you can find another guy for you, and I will find a girl for me, and that's it. Let's go home and stay alone.
Let's go home and stay alone. Let's go home alone.
Yeah, let's go home alone.
Or maybe let's go home separately. Something like that.
Hmm?
Let's go home separately.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that'll work. Um, nice. Definitely an interesting scene. Um, okay. And does anybody have any questions here?
No, but I liked it. I enjoy when it goes that way,
Yeah.
nonsensical.
Yeah, that was definitely a strange one, but it was good. I liked it. Okay. And Edson, can you ask Ksenia the second question?
Cassina, imagine you had 11, oh, 11,000 and $233 to spend on a date. What would you do?
I think I'll go to Las Vegas. I would go, yeah, to Las Vegas for this date and spend all money on hotels, restaurants, and gambling. All this money.
Nice. Um, all this, maybe I think all the money.
All the
Okay.
money.
Hotels, restaurants, and gambling. Okay. Um, nice. I think that's a reasonable one. And Ksenia, can you ask Wilson the same question?
Wilson, imagine you had $11,333 to spend on a date. What would you do?
A lot of money. I would spend $333 in the date and save the 11,000 for the future dates.
Dollars. What you have to spend all the money? You have to spend
If
all
I
of it.
had, okay, I would go to Europe in a charming city as Paris in a very good hotel
Your charming
and
city like Paris.
like Paris. Would you stay in a charming, beautiful hotel? Lots of food, drinks, and stay in the hotel room during all the time.
Stay in the hotel room the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
And nice. Maybe I think we're good here. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. Could try that. Let's read through some of these. Anna Carolina, can you read through these idioms?
Okay. Double date, go instead, significant other, dump, head over heels, hung up on.
Good. Can you read and define one of these?
Okay. Double date is when you go in a date with a friend, like two couples.
Yeah, when two couples go on a date, maybe.
Yes, two couples. Um, I said a friend because usually a friend of you set up the date, to
Yeah. It just, when you say go on a date with a friend, it sounds like you're dating your friend. Um, but yeah, I know what you were talking about. Just to make it clear, when two couples go on a date is just like a more concise way of putting it. Hopefully that makes sense. Um, nice. Abdullah, welcome to class. Abdullah, how's it going?
Hi, teacher. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks for asking. Abdullah, you've kind of come right at the last second of class. We're just about out of time. But I do have another class coming up right after this if you want to join. But yeah, so welcome to class. Just
Thank
briefly.
you. Thank you
Um,
so much.
Edson, do you know any of these others? Do you know any of the others?
Significant other.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
It's oh, I just forgot the name, but let's see. It's yeah, no, I don't remember.
Okay. Does anybody know significant other?
You just pose?
Yeah, your spouse or like
Girlfriend?
girlfriend, boyfriend. Is your significant other. So the person you're dating or married to. Yeah. And we are just out of time. So going steady is dating somebody for a long time. Dump is when you break up with somebody or somebody breaks up with you, they dump you. Head over heels is like really in love with somebody. And if you're hung up on somebody, you can't get over them, so you're still in love with them, even though maybe they broke up with you. Yeah,
Oh,
thanks for coming in.
okay. Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, hopefully see you soon.
Thanks for the class.
Yeah, you're welcome, Edson. See you later.
Bye bye.